The invasion of Chinese land by gold miners continues to affect many indigenous residents in Region 1. Against this backdrop, Amerindian rights activist and coordinator at the Amerindian Peoples Association, Laura Jarrett, is adamant that government's $4.7 billion allocation for the development of indigenous tribes and communities are nothing if their rights are not protected or respected.
It doesn't matter how much monies are allocated to indigenous peoples or the Amerindian Development Fund or to go to communities. If our rights are not respected and protected, the impact of that financing to communities is just like for materials. But
she underscored that Amerindians continue to face a number of threats as it relates to their titled lands, noting that if the protection of their land tenure is violated in law and practice, then the finances given to improve their livelihoods are senseless. Or is the allocation to buy votes? She questioned.
And maybe perhaps is it to buy votes? So for Chinese landing, the situation remains the same. Meaning, the villagers and the village councils still don't have their right to move about their lands, live freely on their lands.
In the quest to bring an end to the Chinese landing debacle so that the nation's first peoples can have full access to their lands, the National Two-Shows Council, the APA, and other Amerindian rights organizations instituted legal actions in 2022. George is calling on the government to revise the Amerindian Act 2006 to bring it in line with international standards for protection of indigenous peoples' rights.
The Amerindian Act 2006 is revised urgently with effective participation of indigenous peoples because, as I said, the rush of the investment that's going to impact heavily on our land tenure security. We need laws to effectively protect our rights, recognize our right to our traditional lands, our customary lands.
Chinese landing, an Amerindian community located in Brima-Waini, Region 1, with a population of over 300 people, has for years been plagued by the mining activities by non-residents of the community who have been granted mining permits by the government and mining associations. Reporting for HB90 News, Joel Vogt.